This is my F30 335 and we're giving it away. Now when I was building the car for me, I was gonna put F80 M3 front seats in. But now that we're building the car for you, we're doing the full F80 interior, including a full leather dash. Hey, this is Brian, that's Gary, and that's Zach behind the camera. Thanks for watching Kies Motorsports. Now, a couple months ago, I picked up, in my opinion, one of the best mods that you can do to any BMW, and that is a full leather dash. Now, at the time, the plan was I bought it for my F80 M3 because, well, it doesn't have it and it makes it feel a little bit cheap when you compare it to something like the G80 M3 with a leather dash. And then for another project, we picked up F80 M3 seats for the 335, and that's when it was just for me. But since the car is for you and we're raffling the car away, we thought, you know what? Let's put the seats in. Let's use that leather dash in the 335. And then let's tie it all together with matching door cards for the total interior package. Now, as far as I know, everything should be plug and play because it's basically the same interior. I have heard that with the seats, there is going to be some coating required, so we have Beamer Geeks on standby. They're going to help us a little bit later on in the video. I did also notice that there are some slight differences. Like on here, there's a USB, but that's probably just not gonna be able to work. Over here, it has the different buttons for different modes and whatnot, like I have in my F80. This one has that little driver's side, little cubby glove box thing, so that's gonna be a little bit different. Everything else looks like it should just pop right into place. So with that, Gary and I are gonna get started. We're gonna rip out the interior. Now, one thing that you're gonna notice is that I actually have Recaros in the car. I've had them in the car for like a year and a half, 2 years, and never made a video on it. So unfortunately, you guys are gonna see them come out before you ever actually saw them get in. But with that, let's get started.
What's your favorite mod on this car?
My favorite mod is always Mo Power, so I have to say boot mode. NBT Evo. Idea was this? Well, that doesn't look fun. Man, I can't wait to put all that back together. Check it out. So here's why all of that work is worth it. So take a look at the factory one. You know, it looks fine. But then look at this leather one. I know I gotta clean it and stuff, but it's got nice stitching, it's got nice leather. This just feels like plastic. Look at this, like look right in this section. You know, it kinda looks like a basketball, but it's not real leather. Here, it looks so elegant, it looks so nice. With the door cards, now I wish I was keeping the car. Dang it, should've did it in my other one. So what I'm gonna do now too is I'm just gonna go through, we did have some aftermarket wiring in here for a couple different test products and whatnot. Like, this. Rip all this stuff out, make sure everything is nice and neat. Yeah, then we're gonna start to put some of the stuff back together. We were able to take out a couple of wires that didn't belong. So, it's like a legit pound of extra wire that was under the carpet and whatnot. We vacuumed the floor, you know, while the seats are out. This is the best time to do some spring cleaning here. And yeah, now it is time to finally put the new dash into the car. All right, so for this piece here, all I literally did was just pull it out, and then I was able to pull this out of my old dash. The trick is you just have to open it, and then it has this little thing on top. that you screw it into. But this should work perfect. Wait a second. You can't put this vent back because I need to add a P3 vent gauge. Oh, that's a good call right there. Yes. OEM Plus. OEM Plus mods.
This is not OEM Plus.
It is OEM Plus.
This is OEM Plus.
It's OEM Plus mods. Everyone's like, I'm OEM Plus. OEM Plus mods. You're OEM or you're not. I love how one of the first things I did to my 328 was this. And literally it's like the last thing and I'm like, why didn't I do that like the day I bought this car? I'm such a slacker. All right, so now we have our P3 gauge installed, which wasn't really planned, but it was definitely something, we've actually had it on the shelf for this car. Just very sad that it happened at the very end, but for whoever wins this car, it's gonna be awesome. And if you haven't gotten your entries yet, see the links down below. We have another mod for here. Gotta pull this guy off. I should have pulled that off earlier. You want it for your car? Look at that. Genuine BMW part for Gary. So the armrest in here doesn't really go with anything, so we do have the matching silver stone. So we're gonna pop that in here while we have all this stuff apart. Awesome, look at that. That's so cool. So with this project, what we wanted to do is make sure that everything was as complete as possible. I didn't have floor liners because I took them out one time and who knows where they went. So we got some new WeatherTech floor liners that we're going to be adding. So these are going to be great for all year. Oh, it's so fresh, man. Now, before I finish bolting the seat in, I did plug everything in. Everything does work. I did a little test. We have our Kies fire extinguisher mount. These are super stealth and it's gonna look amazing in here. And in the event of an emergency, these are quick access and they're amazing. And I have them in every single car. So this car is absolutely gonna get one as well. So with these, you can set them at different levels so you can have it sticking out crazy far. Now, keep in mind the seat is going to be up further. I typically like going about here. I normally do the second hole. And you just drop your bolt through there, and then drop your bolt through there. And I'm just going to snug these up so I can move the seat up. So when your passenger gets in, it's nice and out of the way. These do fit the H3Rs, but they're just a little bit chunkier and my wife kicks it every single time she gets in the car. So this is definitely a lot lower profile and it's still super easy to access. As far as the seats, everything is actually working, which is great. I expected it not to work. And we had some weird issues when we put the G82 seats in the F80. So I was kind of expecting some of those same issues, but so far it's pretty good. I do want to have them coated just to make sure the airbags and everything is going to work. Let's see if, yeah, even lumbar and everything works. This is awesome. This is going much better than I thought I was going to. All right, so it is time to reinstall this. I gotta throw one more screw in up here. One thing that I've had the entire time I've had the car is I've had gloss carbon and, well, it just doesn't match. So as you can imagine, we're gonna replace it with matte. That's why we took this off and that's why we took that off. So it's gonna be matte, 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 matte. What if matte wins the car? Oh my gosh, it matches for the first time. I love the way this looks though, with the leather dash. This just brings the whole interior up like 5 notches. All right, it's time to WeatherTech the back. Go. Boom. Look at that. Last thing we need to do is we need to install the door cards. Funny thing, I actually bought these online, didn't realize who I was buying them from, and I bought them from F80 Ho. So if you don't follow him, we're gonna have a link to his channel for you down below. So with that, I'm gonna install these, get a couple of these odds and ends panels, and then we'll show you the end result. All right, so as you can see, everything is done, and oh my gosh, this car looks so good. I hate to say it, but the interior looks better than my F80.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I'm so fooled right now. I don't know what car I'm in. It's so confusing. But oh man, this looks so good. So, Zach, cue that epic B-roll. So as you've seen, this interior transformation on my F30 335 is a total game changer, and I am totally in love with it and super jealous that one of you guys are going to win this car. Once again, for information on the giveaway, see the links down in the description. Once again, my name is Brian, that's Zach. Thanks for watching Kies Motorsports. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. Check us out at kiesmotorsports.com and stay tuned because we have many more F30 videos coming real soon. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next video.